The ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the international Daniel Omara!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all? No, why are you answering like lunch was a rumor? Muhangi, some energy. How are you? Yes, I'm wearing a winter trench coat on stage. You know how hot I'm feeling, but I'm still communicating. And I would also like to say I officially turned 30. Yeah, inches. It was a great improvement. I have grown a lot. Ramadan is ending. Now I don't have an excuse for being broke. Because you know, during Ramadan, I could change my name from Omara to Omar. The chick is like, baby, take me out for lunch. Like, no, I'm fasting. Yeah. Do you know how much fun it is to be a comedian? You don't know? Okay, let me break it down for you. Let me give you an example of something like Valentine's. I enjoy things like Valentine's because as a comedian, you can do whatever you want and get away with it. For example, have you guys ever realized Kampala is the most vulgar city in the world? No, all the names of every place sound like something sexual. Name a random place. Chisasi, Banda, Bogolobi. Let's be honest. All the names in this city sound nasty. So for Valentine's, instead of buying roses, buying chocolate, I told my girlfriend we are going to use names of locations in Kampala to have fun. So I called her and we were sexting on the phone. I'm like, baby, I'm going to come over and get some of your chisasi. Give you some of this banda. I'm going to send you all the way to Chaliwajala. Yeah. Then you're telling her, shake that ass. She's like, bugolobi, yeah. Make it jiggle. My mom is the craziest woman I've ever met. First of all, never mess with a Luo woman. Let me put that to you guys straight. Don't. And I know they are here. Luo women are there like, They have that psycho look. They know themselves. Because when you piss off a Luo woman, she's not going to do anything to you. Other tribes will make noise. Why are you like this? What? Luo woman's going to look at you and be like, Jal, have you ever died? Because I think I'm going to kill you. Factual. To the point. You get the message. My mom never hit me more than once at a time. You know how people say you beat children? I wasn't beaten. I was hit. Once. People get chiboko. Me, I used to get one slap and sober up. Have you ever been slapped so hard you begin to notice things you've been missing? Like you start recognizing stuff you hadn't seen before. Like one time my mom is like, Dan, can you go to the shop and get me some bread? And I'm like, no, mommy, you can't send me to the shop. Pia! Oh my goodness, the Mawanda's house is now yellow. When did they repaint? I did not see that. You ever seen a woman walk like a soldier just looking for you? Where is he? No, you do not mess with my mom. To be honest with you, me, I was raised by a very strict woman. Fearing my mom taught me how to scare other people using my language. This is the beauty of being Luo. In fact, the beauty of being African, you can go to any country and scare Bazungu whichever way you want. Just do this. This is the formula. Speak your local language, your mother tongue, and then put the scary English words at the end of the sentence. It works every time. Something like this. Oleagwa, you do reach out and you will die. I have a nephew called Ethan. So, what makes Ethan amazing? We are sitting in traffic jam, and the presidential convoy is passing. And this kid decides to ask me about the one car in the presidential convoy that no one wants to talk about. The presidential toilet. So he asked me, Uncle Dan, what is that car? I tell him, Ethan, that is the presidential toilet. And he's like, okay, yeah, interesting. I think that car has the best driver in the whole presidential convoy. So I turn and ask him, Ethan, why do you say the presidential toilet has the best driver in the whole convoy? The guy is like, because that is the one car you can't afford to crash. You imagine the presidential toilet overturned. When the British came, they asked people to build latrines, and they put your father in charge of spreading the news and informing people. So my dad went and mobilized everyone. Guys gathered in a meeting, and the British taught them how to build pit latrines. And they say, dig this deep, make it this wide, put a hole on top, put a wall, put a door, a roof, and put a padlock on the door. My father raised his hand and asked in Luo, Karamani mitia ket kufuli dogola mechangat, ngabi no kwa locheta. Translation, you want me to put a padlock on the door of my latrine? Who is coming to steal the content? Do you know the big women get more respect from society than the small women? Do you know this? You walk through downtown, see the terms they use for the small ladies. When a small chick walks by, you get titles like Kampasa, Kabite, side dish, small pin charger. When a big woman walks by, Hajat, Nalongo, Fuso. They give you titles of authority and power. You cannot undermine that. So when I get on stage and tell you that I personally think Baganda and Luos should be best friends, do you guys agree? No. Someone said, No, look, I'm sorry we exiled your Kabaka. I apologize on behalf of Milton Obote, but that was like 60 years ago. Get over it. Here is why Baganda and Luos should be best friends. It is a known fact that Luos are security guards, not so? It's a well-known fact. Like you walk up to any Askari and ask him, how is Okelo? You'll get a response. Okelo tia bero. Because every Luo has a relative called Okelo. Just like every Muganda has a relative called Mukasa. There's a constant. But it is also a known fact that Baganda are thieves. No, if you laughed at the Luo part and you don't laugh at this one, you're being a tribalist. Hey, I love you. So here is the relationship. If the Luos are security guards, it means they're protecting the general public from the Baganda. Which means the Baganda are providing employment opportunities for the Luo. Yes. This is the relationship we have. Why are we fighting? We're supposed to appreciate and celebrate each other. Because personally, I'm one of those Luos who loves Baganda, and I like the Baganda because they're unrepentant about their language. They don't apologize for it. They force it on you. They forced it on the education. Baganda will take anything and turn it into theirs. Have you guys noticed that? They turned the alphabet into Luganda. They taught us the Luganda version of the alphabet in nursery school. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, O, M, N, E. That was Luganda. That was Luganda. And they take it further. When Baganda are singing songs, they add the language to it. One of my favorite songs of all time is I'll Make Love to You by Boys to Men. You guys know it. It's a beautiful song. For those of you who know it, sing along with me. It goes like this. Close your eyes, make a wish, and blow out the candle lights. 'Cause tonight is just your night. We're gonna celebrate all through the night. That is actually there. I didn't add it, I swear. This is the Luganda version. Mbu, close your eyes. Kati, make a wish. Unti, blow out the candle lights. Wabula, tonight is just your night. We're gonna celebrate. Whoa, way, all through the night. Baganda, clap for yourselves. You guys are special. You guys are special. People hate HIV tests. We need them, but we hate them. If you want proof that people don't like HIV tests, I've never seen an HIV test selfie on social media. People take selfies for everything, but no one has ever been in an HIV test like HIV testing this. Hashtag negative goals. No. Never. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. That's my time.